Bo3 here, and we are finally back with another gameplay commentary. Hope y'all enjoyed that sniper gameplay that I posted the other day. But let's go ahead and move on from that to this. What y'all are going to be watching in the background while I go over my topic. This is my 41, I think, 41-0 gameplay that I've been holding on for quite some time. By far my best gameplay yet on any Call of Duty. I was rushing around with the AN-94, and this is the game where I missed the nuclear by 2 kills. But not because I died or because I choked. It's because the game ended. That's the only reason, because my swarm's a greedy little bitch. But that's neither here nor there. I was playing with my cousin, and I just went off. I just got into a zone, and I just started killing everything that fucking moved. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the topic, and as you could tell, this is going to be about the next Call of Duty. I'm not going to go into a breakdown of it or anything like that. This isn't that kind of channel. I'm just going to tell you what I want to see in the next Call of Duty. My own Black Ops 3 wish list. And for those of you who don't know, Treyarch's next Call of Duty is Black Ops 3, which I'm fucking happy about because I love the Black Ops series. I'm glad to see it coming back. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into a few things that I would really like to see implemented into the next Call of Duty. And they're not in any specific order. So, let's just get into it. First off, I want to see the Black Ops 2 map sizes. I've been playing Black Ops 2 for quite some time, mainly because I love the maps. And they just flow really well. They don't feel like it takes too long for a game to go. I can't remember the last time I had a time limit game on Black Ops 2. And also, pay attention to the score, guys. Because, holy shit, this is a complete and utter blowout. And I'm sorry a few times my PVR did mess up, but other than that, it should be fine. But back to the map size. Black Ops 2 was more of a medium to short range Call of Duty, whereas Advanced Warfare and Ghosts were more of medium to long and extra long range. And honestly, I don't care for that. I truthfully prefer games that have medium to small range maps, because that means it's more rush heavy. And I'm not talking small range like Nuketown. That map was just a fucking mistake on Treyarch's behalf, because you should never remake a map that small, especially if you're going to have target finders. And that's something I don't want to see. I don't want to see that shit ever again, and I don't want to see a remake of Nuketown 2025. That is not a thing that should ever exist on any console, on any game. But yeah, Black Ops 2 map sizes. So let's go ahead and move along. I want to see a combination of Advanced Warfare and MW3 class setups. Let me break this down for you. In Advanced Warfare, you have the Pick 13 system, which lets you pick up to 13 points worth of wildcards, weapons, and perks. And me, personally, I never really put a secondary on my weapon, on my classes. And the reason being is because that's a very important thing to have. You can substitute a weapon for a perk or a wild card, or even an extra lethal or another attachment on your weapon. And I feel like you should be given 2 attachments for your primary and 1 secondary weapon and 1 attachment. I feel like that should be a thing. And if you choose to have a weapon, that should only take 1 point. And if it has attachments, it shouldn't be anything extra, unless you want to have a 3rd attachment, which then costs you primary gunfighter and an extra attachment slot. So you can have extra slots to have your lethals, your tacticals, and your perks. But I feel like it should only be a pick 10 system, not a pick 13. I don't think that pick 13 is all that necessary. So let's go ahead and move on from that. If y'all are confused about any of this, leave it in the comment section. I'll go over it more in depth later. And let's go ahead and move on down. I want to see streaks similar to Black Ops 1, but as y'all know, Black Ops 3 is going to be based in the future, so I don't think that that's going to happen, but I'd like to see some streaks that are at least a little bit similar. Like, I'd like to see the return of a Blackbird or an Orbital VSAT. That streak changes games, and it makes it so much more fun, and and it's just so rewarding when you get it. And also the chopper gunner, I want to see something very similar, a streak that you don't necessarily control, but you control the bullets and everything. You control the minigun, and it just has a rotation around the map that it takes. So I'd like to see some streaks that are like that instead of streaks where you fucking control a fucking Harrier or some shit, or I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to control a fucking Paladin. I would just want to be in a chopper gunner seat. Simple as that. So let's go ahead and keep going on down. I want to see the AW streak package, sort of like how it had the score streaks that were available that you could have as either a chain score streak, or you could have it as a support score streak. And I really like that, but I think that they should also implement kill streaks as well. You could choose like a UAV to be at 3 kills instead of 400 points, and then you could have the Blackbird at 1100 points, and then you could have something else like a Swarm at 1800 points or some shit like that. It'd be really cool to mix in the kills with the score streak, this kill streaks with the score streaks. I think that would be really nice. And I don't know what y'all are gonna be watching, by the way, after that gameplay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some more Smash Mouth shit, so enjoy that. But let's go ahead and continue. I want to see the Black Ops 1 weapon balance. Now, you guys might be confused, like, why Black Ops 1? Because Black Ops 1, no weapon dominated every other weapon. Like, you could say the FAMAS dominated all the other weapons, but that wasn't even true. If you had an AUG, you could counter it. Or if you had another gun like the Commando, you could counter it. All it takes is aim. That game, it was hard to control a weapon's recoil, and if you could tap fire, you were a Dawn with any weapon. Sure, the FAMAS was a little bit OP, but you could manage. And I just feel like Black Ops 1 had the best weapon balance, the best secondary balance, and everything. And also, I want to see the Black Ops 1 knifing system. That's one thing I didn't write down. I did put down shit. I wrote down what I'd like to see, but I didn't go into too much detail. It's like fucking, it's like 5-letter sentences of what I want. But yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the weapon balance from Black Ops 1, because no weapon was truly greater than any of the other ones, except for, I think it was called the G13 or some shit like that. I can't remember. G11. I don't remember, but that gun was stupid retarded. That burst weapons need to be 2 burst, okay, unless it's short range. So let's go ahead and move down. I want to see the Black Ops 1 sniping system. Black Ops 1 sniping was so fun, and it was so difficult. Now, I'm not trying to push away the sniping community. I just want to thin the fucking herd, because there are too many people who play on Black Ops 2 who just abuse the aim assist on the ballista, and it just gets so annoying. It really is frustrating, because there's no idle sway and there's no sway, there's no reduced sway time. And what idle sway is where you aim in and it's not centered. The scope is not centered. That's why it was so hard in Black Ops 1 for snipers. That's why they all left and went back to MW2. And I want to see that sniping mechanic again, because it really puts a test of skill to how good you are with a sniper rifle. I don't care what anyone says, Black Ops 1 sniping was perfect, and I'd love to see a variation of it return. And let's go ahead and keep going. I want to see Advanced Warfare movement. Now, you guys might be like, what? I want to see the EXO movement, you know, where you dash from side to side, or you could dash backward or forward. I like that, I really did. I just think that the boost jumps need to not be a thing. Advanced Warfare didn't work. That didn't work in that game. It was a flawed mechanic, and it was a stupid idea. It didn't work like they were hoping. Titanfall hit the nail right on the head. But Advanced Warfare kind of fucked up, because Titanfall didn't have roofs you could climb onto and just camp up there whenever you double jump. So I think that that's a horrible idea. That was a horrible idea on their part. And there have been some hints that there is going to be exo abilities, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a booster pack. So it looks like that might come to fruition. I'm hoping so, because I don't want to deal with people jumping 3 stories in the air and shooting me and turning on me. It's the dumbest thing ever. Speaking of turning on me, I do want to see supply drops return. I really do. I really like that feature. I just don't want there to be any weapon variants. I think weapon variants were a big mistake on Sledgehammer's part. I think that that was a stupid call. Weapon variants was not a good idea, and it just makes the game, it breaks the game. It breaks the meta of the game. If you add in all these other weapons, there are going to be some imbalances. Like the HBR A3, even if you have the Insanity, you still lose to an Obsidian Steed. Or you still lose to the Speed. I don't think that that was a great idea on their part. I think that was an awful idea, to be honest. And I hope that they fix that. I hope that it gets back to normal and they don't have any weapon variants, because that'll make the game so much more enjoyable. Because you could put a Obsidian Steed in a kid's hands who's never touched Call of Duty, and they'll wreck someone who's been playing it for 6 years. I know from experience. And one last thing before I go, save the best for last. I want it to be a rush-based Call of Duty. Do not provide to campers. Alright, don't add in claymores, don't add in bouncing betties, don't add in shock charges. That was stupid. Like a motion sensor, okay, but make it to where the motion sensor is like the one on Ghost. If someone passes by it in a certain radius, pops up, blows up, and there's a perk to counter it if you have to. Don't make it to where these guys have it easy for them to camp. I don't want to see invisible explosive devices, betties, or claymores. It's a stupid idea, and it just frustrates us casual gamers who come on and just want to make a quick gameplay or just relax, unwind. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. I just went over 9 things. You know what? We're gonna go over a 10th thing just to make it an even 10. I want to see the return of pro perks. I don't think I mentioned this, but I want to see pro perks return, like sleight of hand from MW3. When sleight of hand makes it to where you reload faster, and then if you get sleight of hand pro, you can switch weapons faster. I thought that that was really cool, and I just feel like that needs to be added in, because pro perks made the game more enjoyable, gave you something else to strive for, because you have the base perk and then you have an addition to it. But that's just my thoughts on that. I hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay in the background, and hopefully y'all really thought that fucking streak I went on in the first video, in the first gameplay, was fucking dope. I did. I'm proud of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed that and whatever else I was playing. Probably some KSG and Scorpion. I don't know yet. I have to go back and edit to see what I'm gonna put. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like if y'all did, and comment telling me things you want to see in the next Call of Duty, things that you don't want to see return, or things that you disagree with me about. Let's have a discussion about this, guys. I want to get feedback, and I want to talk to you guys about this, see what the community thinks. And if y'all like this video, then drop a like on it. It helps expand my audience. I couldn't stress that enough, and I'm just glad that I can bring you guys this, but I'd love to express my views to other players or viewers for that matter. And also, don't forget to share the video on social media. All growth helps. I really do mean that. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're here just visiting and you're like, 2015 wishlist. I'll take a quick look. Stick around, you might see some gameplay you'll enjoy. I'll be getting COD 2015 Black Ops 3 whenever it comes out, so yeah, you might even see it early. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. That could be a thing. But that's it, guys. I'm terrible at ending videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Share. Follow me at Coleslayer92 on Twitter. I almost forgot about that in the fucking video, Derek. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace!